Sunday afternoon, just playing around with this new red sparkle Stratocaster. My son here is recording the video. Let me turn this off. I was supposed to shoot this last week, but just now getting around to doing it. Justin and I have been hanging around just being lazy today. I had all the parts in stock to build this thing, and I just needed a body. Well, you know, I built the Taylor Wood Stratocaster, and I was really impressed with the body. So I bought another body, the same one from Kurt at Rondo. 75 plus he gets you for $15 shipping, so it was 90 bucks, no, $79.95 plus 15, 90 bucks for the body. Still, the paint job on this thing is just impeccable. I mean, it's so nice. It's metal flake. It's just a beautiful guitar. I've had these black pearl pick guards for 4 or 5 years. I got another one like this, and I got a humbucker. Well, they never looked good on anything I tried them on until I got the red body. I said, this might work on that, and I just love the way it looks. My wife doesn't like it. She said she doesn't like the black pearl, but I like it, so, you know, and I play it, so. I did have a black input jack plate on it, and I had black tuners. I changed that to chrome tuners and a chrome input jack. I think that looks much better. This is the used neck I had put on it. Had my Sharper Jacks decal. I changed to a rosewood neck on it. A customer's guitar, he wanted a rosewood, and I got the old one from him. I built it with vintage style trim. I think this trim came from Guitar Fetish. It's like 30 bucks. These are Guitar Fetish, slightly over round pickups. Of course, I got it wired with a series parallel. That most of y'all know all about that. And I dressed her out with some black knobs and stuff, and I got the matching back plate. The only thing on these bodies is the only issue you might have. It's like any other body you buy. There's no holes drilled for anything, so but you know, you gotta figure out where to drill the holes for the strap locks. I got strap locks on it too. The only issue would be when you get the guitar, these holes for the neck are not in the body. There's no holes drilled there. So I'm thinking, I've got a neck here that's already got 4 holes drilled into it. How do I drill these holes in this neck in the right spot? Well, I figured it out real quick. What I did, had the neck off, and my daughter has these little trays of paint she paints to paint pictures with, and there's like 15 different colors of little trays. And so what I did, smart, anyway, I filled the holes up with that paint, and then I wiped off the excess. And I laid the body over top of the neck, got it snug, and then I flipped it over, and I went and then flipped it back and pulled the neck off, and there was 4 paint spots, and that's where I drilled it. So it's pretty simple. If you ever run across that, that's all you got to do. You could also, if you wanted to, I guess, put some real shallow screws in the holes and make little dents in the body if you wanted to. But I went with the paint route. But there it is. I wanted to show y'all. I added up the money. I've got $320 in parts to build this guitar. And this guitar is just as nice as anything I've done, or anything you all own that I've done. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get a nice guitar. Got the Mighty neck with the 9.5 radius, and it's just a nice guitar. My buddy Bill's already got his eyes on it, but I think I might keep this one. I just love the way it looks. So there it is. I'm not going to go through all the series parallel stuff. You all have seen that in 2 or 3 of my vids. But I wanted to show you this guitar, and you know, I did write down on the back because I'm going to keep this one, I think. You never know. I might raffle this off to you. You just don't know what I'm going to do. I want to say one more thing before I sign off here. I had a customer come in today and drop off this guitar. He bought it new. It's a 1976 Les Paul Custom. It's never had anything done to it. His son's starting to play, so he wanted to get it in shape. And you can see what I do when I work on guitars. What I'm going to do to it, I'm going to replace all the electronics. The pots are just really bad. I'm going to replace all the pots in it and put a new input jack, new capacitors. I'm leaving the 3-way switch alone. He wants to leave that there. It works fine. Did have gold hardware. The gold's shipping off or coming off the pickup, so there's nothing I can do about it. But this is what I do when I do setups and stuff. I'll do a detail. Oh, another thing, I got the nut off of it. The slots are wore out so bad that when I straightened up the bow in the neck, the strings were right on the first fret. So I've got to make a nut for it. But he was very happy that I even took the job on, because he found me on Craigslist and he read my reviews on my website, and he was real excited about me working on it. So the pressure's on me to do a good job now because of that. Got the gold tuners. These are not original tuners. In fact, these actually are 6-in-line tuners. No, they're not 3/3s. these are they're supposed to go like on a Strat, so these are backwards on this side. It's been like that for years, I guess. In fact, they were so loose that I had to, a few of these I had to fix the screw holes in because the screws were just falling out. But anyway, what I do on a setup on this, I'm going to put that on. I clean and condition the fretboard and I polish up the frets. I raise the pickups up. I take all the hardware off. I tighten every bolt. I took the strap buttons off because there was no felt washers, and I don't like metal on paint, and so I'm going to put some felt washers on there. And plus, tapping them off here keeps it from grabbing my little blanket I lay down the guitars on. And what I'll do, I'll polish this all up and clean it all back up. I lower the pickups back down, and I do the fretboard, and I detail the guitar really well. And I put everything back on. I'll even go through the trouble. Y'all might think it's overboard, but it's not to me, because I want this guitar to look good and play good and sound good. I even take the bridge, which is so grimy. I'll get it up under the water with a toothbrush I have, and I'll get all that grime off of it and shine it back up, and there's no dirt in it that way. I'll go through that much trouble to make a guitar look good and play good. And it really works out well for me. The customers love it, and I feel like it does a better job. But there it is. That's fun. I'm going to work on this a little later tonight. I'm going to replace all the electronics in it. He wanted me to put everything new. I can't see the caps. I'm afraid to turn them. I want to see what caps in there. I might keep those caps in there. They might be the originals. These pickups, I have yet to pull them out. This is a 76. That might be one of the years it's got the good pickups in it. I'm going to pull these out and take a look before I go any further. I'm anticipating this thing to sound incredible. But this thing's never been touched by a tech. Never been touched by anybody. They've only put strings on it. So I'm the first one to do anything to it. So the pressure's on for me to do a nice job on this. And I anticipate it turning out really well. Boy, this thing's heavy. My God. This thing weighs a ton. Anyway, there's my little demo of my red Sparkle Stratocaster. If Rondo doesn't have them on the site now, I guess he ran out of them. But if you're looking for a body, you go to Musician's Friend. You get the ones for $139 that are painted. They're really nice, like Jody's blue one. Guitar Fetish has some pretty good bodies. I don't like the Plunny wood, the lightweight, but Rondo, another option is Rondo. They've got, right now, they've got a matching set on there, a Sunburst of a Telly and a Strat body. And I tell you what, I'm thinking a matching set of guitars, you know, but I got Chris making me that one, so I'm going to stay away from that. Anyway, there it is. There's a red Sparkle Stratocaster, and I'm going to get to work on this Les Paul, and I'll see y'all later.